Even to this day, Tupac Shakur's impact on music and culture is still undeniable. His legacy continues to inspire millions, and the conversations about the women who were part of his life have never really stopped. From actresses and musicians to models, today we're taking a trip down memory lane to look back at the woman who crossed paths with Tupac. Welcome back to Charles Smith. Let's get into it. Yolanda Yo-Yo Whitaker. Tupac and Yo-Yo first met at a recording studio in the early 90s. As fate would have it, they kept running into each other in different cities, and what started as a friendship eventually turned into a romantic relationship.
89 when Pac first came out here, and we dated, and Pac, we became great friends, which later ended up in a relationship which turned into a friendship.
We were in love, and we stayed in love until the day he died, Yo-Yo said during a 2021 interview. But as time went on, she explained that their relationship evolved into more of a brother and sister bond. Pac became like a brother to me. Nothing bad ever happened between us. We just went our separate ways, she said. We were two people constantly on the road who found each other, fell in love, and shared so many unforgettable moments together. He wasn't perfect, and he never pretended to be. He wasn't afraid to speak on the issues affecting his community, his family, and the topics most people were too uncomfortable to talk about.
The same crime element that white people fear, we fear. So we defend ourselves from the same crime element that they scared of.
People don't want to talk about the truth. The kind of love he had for the truth made me love him even more. Lisa Lopez. Tupac Shakur started dating Lisa Left Eye Lopez in 1992 after the two met at an industry event. Best known as the outspoken member of TLC, Left Eye was immediately drawn to Tupac's charisma and larger-than-life personality.
It was a little weird being in the presence of Tupac, and we were odd. It's very odd when we were together.
Their relationship quickly became intense and passionate as both Tupac and Left Eye were known for their strong personalities. But as their careers took off and their lives became increasingly chaotic, they slowly grew apart. After about a year of knowing each other, the relationship eventually came to an end. Rosie Perez.
Boy, this is beautiful.
Actress Rosie Perez developed a close bond with Tupac Shakur after meeting him in the early 90s. While they were never officially a couple, the two shared a close and intimate friendship. Rosie often accompanied Tupac to major industry events, including the Soul Train Music Awards, where he proudly attended as her date.
My fondest memory of Tupac was when we went to the Soul Train Music Awards together.
Even though their relationship was never romantic, fans have always admired the deep friendship Rosie Perez and Tupac shared. Their bond was built on mutual respect, loyalty, and genuine admiration for one another. Madonna. Tupac dated Madonna for a little over a year after the two were introduced by Rosie Perez at the 1993 Soul Train Music Awards. Although rumors had circulated for years, Madonna didn't publicly confirm their relationship until 2015 during an interview with Howard Stern. One time, I was upset with David Letterman because I said the F word a lot. But other than that, everything else was great, Madonna recalled.
You realize this is being broadcast, don't you?
I don't know. I was in a weird mood that day.
You flirted with
I was dating Tupac Shakur at the time, and the thing is, he got me all riled up about life in general. So when I went on this show, I was feeling very gangster.
In 2017, TMZ published a letter that Tupac Shakur wrote to Madonna while he was serving time at Clinton Correctional Facility. In the passionate note, dated January 15, 1995, Tupac broke up with Madonna, citing issues tied to her racial identity. You understand that for you to be seen with a black man wouldn't in any way jeopardize your career, the rapper wrote. But for me, at least in my previous perception, I felt that due to my image, I would be letting down half of the people who made me who I thought I was. I never meant to hurt you. Sally Richardson.
Can't get myself out of this stupid dress. Thorne wants to see me 5 minutes ago. Can you can you help? Thank you.
In 1993, Tupac Shakur crossed paths with Sally Richardson in the Hollywood scene. sparking a tumultuous romance. Richardson, an actress known for her roles in A Low Down Dirty Shame and Antoine Fisher, was drawn to Tupac's deep personality, leading to a brief but intense relationship. However, the couple couldn't stand the test of time and decided to go their separate ways after about a year of dating. Keisha Morris.
He liked to give to a lot of people. He liked to help whoever it was that he could, but a lot of people didn't get a chance to see that.
Tupac Shakur began a relationship with Keisha Morris after meeting her at the Capitol nightclub in New York City during the summer of 1994. The two dated for several months before getting married on April 29, 1995, while Tupac was incarcerated. Unfortunately, their romance was short-lived and the marriage ended in March 1996, just 5 months after Tupac was released from prison.
I was with him through some very, difficult times throughout his life, and I was basically his backbone.
Things were very different once he got bailed out. I felt like I wasn't needed anymore, Keisha Morris said in a 2011 interview with XXL magazine. It wasn't a good feeling. Of course, I was young and didn't fully understand it at the time, but I just remember thinking, wow, it's over. He doesn't need me anymore. He's getting out, and that's it. Despite the end of their marriage, Tupac and Keisha Morris remained friends until his death. Heather Hunter. After his relationship with Whitney Houston, Tupac Shakur dated actress and model Heather Hunter. The two also worked together on the music video for Tupac's hit song, How Do You Want It? Although their relationship was brief, Tupac and Heather Hunter remained close friends until his untimely death.
If you know Pac, he can inspire you to, it's ridiculous.
It was amazing, Heather Hunter said during a 2016 interview with Vlad TV. He was someone who was very close and dear to me. Like anyone I truly care about, I have nothing but respect for him. Faith Evans. It is widely believed that singer Faith Evans had a close relationship with Tupac Shakur. The two met in Los Angeles in 1995 at the height of Tupac's music career and were briefly romantically involved. However, their relationship was overshadowed by the infamous East Coast-West Coast hip-hop rivalry, as Faith was married at the time to the notorious B.I.G., one of Tupac's biggest rivals. Despite being brief, their relationship left a lasting impact, adding even more fuel to the East Coast-West Coast feud that defined the hip-hop scene throughout the 1990s. Sharice Neal. Tupac Shakur briefly dated Sharice Neal in 1995. The two met through the music industry, as Sharice was the former wife of Vince Neil, lead singer of Motley Crue. Despite coming from very different worlds, they found a connection that brought them together. Although their relationship was relatively private and not as well documented as some of Tupac's other romances, it left a meaningful impact on both of their lives. Kidada Jones. Tupac Shakur first met Kidada Jones at a nightclub shortly before one of his court appearances in 1995.
Kidada Jones, right? I'm Tupac.
I know who the hell you are. I'm surprised you're calling me by my name.
Kidada Jones didn't speak to Tupac the first time they met because he had previously criticized her father, Quincy Jones, for marrying her white mother, Peggy Lipton. During their second meeting, Tupac apologized and Kidada gave him her phone number. By the third time they saw each other, Tupac had already fallen for her. "I love her," Tupac told his mother, Afeni Shakur. "She's going to be my wife. She's going to have my children." After Tupac was released from prison and his marriage to Keisha Morris was annulled, he moved into a home with Kidada Jones in Calabasas, California. "Tupac was the love of my life," Kidada wrote in Quincy Jones' 2001 autobiography. "We lived together for 4 months and then he was murdered in Las Vegas in 1996. It was the most horrible thing that ever happened to me.